get to do 6 days a week. I haven't came to work. I haven't came to work since we opened the place. That's glamorous. No, like I said, I haven't came to work since March 24th. Make a little bacon and eggs and crack a few jokes, and that's about that. This has a lot more to do with Barneveld and the Barneveld area than us.
Oh, your community was in a pickle.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, at one point in time, unemployment in the Iowa County, as you well know, was somewhere in the neighborhood of 30+%. And Governor Evers and everything else, everybody's life changed in one day. And my wife had a brilliant idea. Why don't we just throw the prices out the window? And let's take care of people that need. And everything else will take care of it. Whatever happens, happens. I mean, drastic.
I mean, this is
I don't never been attempted in the United States before, the zero price structure. We've been told by many, we sought out advice from people that have ran 501c3s and to get their input. Well, the biggest thing we got told after telling them what our price model was going to be is you're nuts, you're crazy, you're insane. And to which my wife said, no, I'm Scottish. And because we wanted to destigmatize the whole bit that when anybody comes in here, everybody gets a ticket and everybody gets the same ticket.
to which my wife, so like when they put it, well, like on Mother's Day, I asked if we took care of any mothers on Mother's Day.
That's me. And because, I mean, why put a bullseye on people's foreheads?
But you don't have to talk about how much some.
Okay, Madison, do you know which one of them is my favorite letter?
What's your favorite letter?
That we got? I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. You know the one. The one with we had to shut the restaurant for about 5 or 10 minutes. I couldn't see.
I mean, we have letters from people that have given significant amounts. Yes. We're sold out, yes, 100% sold out. That
Ones and people that you know that really don't have, and they hand you a couple of dollars. Well, that's worth a king's ransom, because there's no limit to what that is, because you know what they done to have the couple of dollars, because they were able to have a couple of dollars this time. And you always say yes, and you always say thank you for whatever. That is pretty basic. If you see something up there and you really want it, jump on it, or maybe you're going to miss out, because it was her model that she's been trying to get me to listen to for what, 15 years?
How long have you guys been married?
Gonna be 18 years in December.
And this shop is how old now?
Since, let's see, we opened as a restaurant in September. And well, March 23rd, it was all done as a restaurant, and May 24th we do a completely untested model we don't have all the answers yet, but kind of flying by the seat of our pants, but
Out of my refrigerator, and I would rather not do that. Highlight of my day.
Perfect. And then just go ahead and open it
No.
up for me if you don't mind.
Yvonne Hooks, YVONNEHOOKS. Offered to do my 501c3. I normally just say, whatever is in your heart.
What is in your?
In mine? I don't know. I just want people to be fed, and I don't want any stigma involved. So if you get dinner and it's got a zero balance, and the person next to you has a dinner and they have a zero balance, it evens the playing field, because then it's insinuating that you have to come in and you have to pay something. But we actually say we've never asked for a donation, ever. Cliff and I have never asked anybody for donations, because we just want people to feel comfortable coming in, whether they have money or not. We want people who like our food to come in and enjoy it, because we're passionate about food. Both of us, we love food, we love to cook, we love to bake, and we love to eat. Because what Cliff didn't tell you is that he had cancer, and I've had 6 heart attacks. So
I'm sorry.
I love to cook, I love to bake, and he loves to cook, and that's been his life. And we've been doing this for 40 years each, you know, so I mean, it's not a bad thing. And to be able to come in and do something you love, and then have everybody volunteer like today, and so far we have put $8,000 into a savings account for 4 $2,000 scholarships for the kids in the community. Some other people just come to the window and drop off envelopes, and other people send letters, and they have, and I thank everybody personally. I handwrite letters of thanks, which is kind of hard because I do have arthritis in my hands, but I want to do it, you know. This morning, 3 guys were in, today was not a good day, but I still came in and did the best I could, you know, so. Kindness begets kindness. I really believe that. I believe intrinsically we're all good people at heart. And I think the world should be a little bit kinder now, you know, than what it was before COVID-19, because it was pretty bad and people were pretty mean, you know, in general. Everybody had an opinion, and now we're just trying to focus on the positive. Now, the people you should be talking to are like these people here.
You created
Lovely.
this.
I did. I actually did this one. My lovely video. There. So, and some people have come in just to see if it is true, and it is, you know. And so I had to go back to where I came from and how I feel.
I know that I don't want anybody to ever feel embarrassed about coming in.
And I don't think
I
anyone.
want people just to feel comfy at coming in and just being treated as part of the family. Now go to the dishes, Catherine.
You got it.
I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
No, I'm happy.
Yeah, glamour shots. This is me in the glamour shot, girls.
This is my glamour shot. You're gonna like.
We kept the menu simple, and I said to Cliff, "Oh, he needs a steak burrito, and some pancakes and orange juice and." So this is just a rough estimate of what you can get, but okay.
one onion, one cheese, one small carrot.
We needed a new box under the shrimp. Good.
That's the one.
Good.
And look lovingly over these. So this is 12:30. I need it here.
Okay,
12:30.
45.
Mr. Piper, have to get you some banana coffee. A few more shots.
Now we
You
can
had
go
action.
back up there. 12:30.
And this one's here right now.
And that
What?
one's
You
right
want to
there.
be in action, not me.
No,
You can grab glamour shots if you
Glamour, yeah, I'm glamorous.
Hey, you
Also,
think you are? I make things glamorous. That's why they. Are you cracking some eggs?
yeah.
Hot dog. I want to get some video.
Oh, I don't want to grab your cord.
Oh, that's okay. No, that's it. You got it. It's okay. Don't worry. I won't put that part in there. Don't worry.
I don't know. That's all part of being human, huh? This is bacon over here. This is full of bacon. Okay, and the bacon one gets.
The other one,
And you are ready to rock it out. Go for it.
So this is one of my favorites, and it says, "Dear Cliffany Bond, kindness is contagious, and I caught it from you. You have inspired so many of us to do what we can for our neighbours, near and far. I want to do my small part. If you won't accept this small gift for yourselves, and something tells me you won't, please use it to help those little girls again. Love, love, love what you're doing." A former Southwest Wisconsin resident.
One time for me. I'm just going to get your reaction.
All
Just
right.
do one more time for me.
Dear Cliffany Bond, kindness is contagious, and I caught it from you. You've inspired so many of us to do what we can for our neighbours near and far. I want to do my small part. If you won't accept this small gift for yourselves, then something tells me you won't. Please use it to help those little girls again. Love, love, love what you're doing. A former Southwest Wisconsin resident.
I'm going to come the other way, so I'm going to get my wide shots right now.
Oh no, you're not the craziest one we've had.
Saying he was all worried, about the big camera, and I was like, we're going to use the little cameras, because this is so less intimidating.
Yeah.
The big camera gets scary. I get that. So we don't have to do
I
that.
actually have dealt with governors. This is my favorite.
And rightfully so.
Each one of these has such a.
I don't know if you know this, but I also spent over 6 hours on the phone talking.
Okay.
Oh, Yvonne, you.
Profits, but I also have been disabled for the past 12 years. So it's kind of been hard, you know. I can't do this. How can we take something like this on? I can tell you that the rent's getting paid, the utilities getting paid, the food's getting paid. Someone said, do you have a government grant? And I said, no. I said, we don't have any grants from anyone. This is our community, helping our community, you know.
You can put some flannel in
Oh,
for
that's
extra
nice. So you can put the filter in there.
Yeah, you can put the filter in. See?
Oh my God.
So kind would you like? Two.
And just keep looking over that number right there. I mean, that's amazing. That says, if you don't mind, because I know that's your favorite one. And lovingly, I'll tell you what I'm doing while I'm mannequin challenge. Not that that's a bad thing, though. Your anything is an accident with you. Want it done, you make it happen. So it sounds like you probably wanted that, had that fabulous moment. Bye, Yvonne. Take care.
Besides patrons enjoying a good meal here at the Barneveld Community Cafe, they leave with a little bit more kindness. Cloth masks, as long as they last. Which would be patron, I guess.
My name's Aggie Schulenberg, A-G-G-I-E. And Schulenberg is S-C-H-U-L-E-N-B-U-R-G.
Of the Barneveld Community Cafe.
I think it's great when they turned it over here to cafe for the community and stuff, so people didn't have a lot of money and stuff, so a lot of people were unemployed and everything like that, so they helped out as much as they can and stuff and give free gas cards and food cards, and that's great. Yeah, I didn't renew that, but that's great too, because people can't get masks. I guess the cloth ones are much better than the paper, I guess, what I hear. I just got some, yeah, that's the truth. Then if somebody didn't have money, then they would feel awkward coming in here and begging for money when there's other people are begging for food. But that way they went all no money. So if you want to donate, you can.
Are you surprised?
So they do I don't know. But they just give their heart out to everybody, comes along, and they'll ask if you want something more besides what you get, or you want to take something with you. Like Yvonne just said, I could take some fish home for night for supper. And you don't go do that in other places when you sit and have a meal now and then ask how you have to take a meal home with you.
Yeah, everything is all
From behind. Sure, that would be great. Feel free to eat too.
Okay.